What is up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist, and today I'm back to bring you 40 facts on the Warhammer 40K universe. Now, one thing about this awesome universe of Warhammer is that there are tons of aspects that the players, us, we can kind of work around and make our own lore. For example, you can create your very own Space Marine Legion, or any other chapter or that kind of thing for that matter. You can have your own Tau Cadra, your own Splinter Fleet of the Tyranids, or even your own alternate universe. And that is exactly what the guys over at the Brotherhood of the Lost have done. So basically, they are a bunch of people who have come together with their own custom legions for that matter, and have made their own what if. This is an awesome project that has been going on for quite a while. The Brotherhood of the Lost can be found in the description below. I will post a link to their wiki as well as a link to their bolter and chainsword so you guys can get the full scope of this awesome project that they have going on. Now, the script that I will be reading was sent by one of their very own, and it literally just scratches the surface of this awesome, well thought out project. So without further ado, guys, let's dive into the Brotherhood of the Lost. The Brotherhood of the Lost is set in an alternate universe where the Emperor created 18 different Primarchs and Legions from the canon ones. The sole exception to this is that the Thousand Sons and the Space Wolves. They are the caveat being that they became the Battlehood of the Lost Sons Lost Legions. This is both a respectful nod to the canon and an ironic twist to the lore. This project began as a community of Lost Legion projects all gathering into one universe, which is why some of the legions may be familiar but in a different form, such as the Lightning Bearers and the Wardens of the Light. The chief conflict is known as the Ikarian Insurrection, named after the most important traitor Primarch. Now, Ikarian is the master of the First Legion, and he's a psyker who specializes in divination. Likewise, his legion were originally known as the Lightning Bearers, but they were renamed at the start of this insurrection to the infamous Harbingers. Hectarion is lord of both the Dominion and his mini-empire in the Segmentus Obscurus, and the Crimson Lions, the Third Legion. The Crimson Lions are noted for adhering to a hierarchy of both rank and territory, as they share in Hecaton's leadership in the Dominion. Yukahu once ruled his own domain, until he met the Emperor, choosing to dissolve his empire to fully attend to his duties on the Great Crusade. The Fourth Legion, known as the Void Eagles, divide themselves into 9 great fleets that better suit them as a void-based legion. Alexandros is the War Master, but he is neither the Emperor's most favored son, nor does he lay claim to the most battle honors. The Halcyon Wardens, the Fifth Legion, became the Sentinels of Terra after Alexandros is promoted to War Master. Dared is the tallest of the Primarchs, and he is infamous for his force of personality. The Iron Bears of the Sixth likewise share their father's unusual size, a side effect of their unusually long gene seed implantation process. Raktra and his legion possesses an ability to see someone's physical state, allowing him to identify weak points such as recent injuries. The Seventh Legion is the only legion to have suffered a schism before the insurrection, separating into Raktra's Berserkers of Uran and the Noble Shepherds of Eden. Koshé, Lord of the Eighth, is known for his extreme idealism, which causes him to chafe with some of the other unsavory elements of the Imperium. The Godslayers host Warp Suppressants, who are unusual psychers who cannot manifest powers of their own, but they disrupt others' warpcraft. Koja is a man who combines patrician nobility with the mind of a scientist, both aspects earning him much infamy. The Ninth Legion, the Warbringers, would be censored by the Emperor for their reckless genetic experiments. Niklas is a master artisan who has created arms and armor. And the Fire Keepers of the 10th Legion view psychers with suspicion and quarantine them. Gwalchevald is forced to wear a mask at all times to contain his pariah powers and aura. The 12th Legion, the Wardens of Light, are known for their meditation before a battle. Now, Alexandros is both a scientist and a priest, much to the ruin of the Imperium. The 13th Legion, the Eagle Warriors, would produce some of the fiercest disciples of chaos. Azus has a mechanical hand due to the events on his homeworld. The 14th Legion, the Doomed Serpents, have some of the most intricate names and titles throughout the Legion of Astartes. Quali is obsessed with increasing his power of his legion. The Grave Stalkers of the 15th is the smallest legion due in large part to being a pariah to a man. Moro, alone of his brothers, actually sold the people of his world into slavery before the Emperor found him. The Drowned, the 16th Legion, ritually take new names upon ascending to this legion. The Jade General discarded his name before the Imperium found him. The 17th Legion, the Warriors of Peace, subscribed to various schools of temples of martial arts and philosophy. Nomus was captured and raised by a rogue AI on his planet. The Steel Legion, the 18th Legion, are all implanted with a neural network that connects them all to one another. Hyannis devotes himself to the study of medicine, and he has cured several diseases affecting the Imperium. The 19th Legion, the Scions Hospitaller, often train in underwater environments, which leads to faster reactions on the surface. Andezo is blind, but compensates through the use of his psychic abilities. And the Predators, the 20th Legion, have aspirants embark on a hunt to their homeworld's jungles to prove themselves. And that concludes the brief overview to the Brotherhood of the Lost. Now this is literally, like I've said before, just scratching the surface of this rich, deep, awesome alternate universe known as the Brotherhood of the Lost. Really awesome artwork here. I know sometimes the art doesn't match up with the facts that I'm saying, but nonetheless, the artwork that has been presented to me here and to you guys is unfathomable. You can tell that there's been a lot of hard work, dedication, a bunch of influences from previous chapters and whatnot gone into this, and it has just come out amazing. Please go check them out down in the description below. Like I said, I posted links to their wiki as well as to their Bolter and Chainsword forum, where you guys can see the whole multitude of posts and information on this well done alternate heresy. So again, guys, really awesome work, and I do want to say a huge thank you to Michael Lenoir. When I did his Wardens of Light Lost Legion project, I've got 2 videos on it, so check it out, guys. He actually contacted us and he was like, yo, you did a real good job with my Wardens. I just wanted to ask if you wanted to cover the heresy known as the Brotherhood of the Lost. So I'm like, yeah, for sure, man. So again, huge thank you for allowing us to cover this awesome project. And I can't thank you enough. Thanks. As always, guys, don't forget we do cover tons of 40K videos and other stuff for that matter. So check us out here on YouTube. We also got a Patreon, a Facebook, an Instagram, and a Twitter page for that matter. So check out all those social media sites for more things 40K. And as always, I am the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.